currently listening to Randy Rainbow. Link in the chat box. This one is Grumpy Trumpy Felon from Jamaica and Queens. Hello, everybody. All right, let me see. Wait, hang on. The only problem being that I don't have my glasses on. Breaking news. Okay, so I need to pause that so I can read the. Oh boy. Oh, hello, everybody. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Cindy. Hello, New Hampshire Mountain Dancer. Hello, everybody. Oh, wow. Oh, Enchanted Zennial says, oh, back up from your mic. It's messing with your audio. Okay. My microphone's over here. Is my audio a mess? Hang on. Huh, I don't know why it's acting up. But anyway, hello everybody. All right. Enchanted Zennial says, here's hoping the Supreme Court does the right thing, but we can still party. Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. So, yeah, well, I'll look at that. I'll get some cards out and ask about that. Because, excuse me. Valerie says this ruling could exclude Boebert from running again. I can look at that too. All right, having just a quick look at your comments. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, sounds better. Good. Here's the news. Here's the article. And not only has Dumpy been removed, he's being removed from the ballot, the primary ballot in Colorado, but whoops, that was really loud. I'm so sorry. That was horrendously loud. Sorry. All right. But Colorado Supreme Court rules Trump is disqualified from the presidency for the January 6th riot. Boom. Washington, from Melissa Quinn. Colorado Supreme Court ruled Tuesday former President Donald Trump is disqualified from holding the presidency under the Constitution's so-called insurrection clause and ordered the Secretary of State to exclude his name from the state's Republican presidential primary ballot. It goes on and on and on about his conduct. And not only that, we conclude that because President Trump is disqualified from holding the office of president, it would be a wrongful act under the election code for the secretary to list President Trump as a candidate on the presidential primary ballot. Therefore, the secretary, ready for this? The secretary may not list President Trump's name on the 2024 presidential primary ballot, nor may she count any write-in votes cast for him. Oh, it's glorious. Oh, it's glorious. Oh. have to get my cards. Oh my gosh. Joe Ty says, are we reading all 200 pages? Not right now. Yeah, just heard about this, so I made sure I pulled together a graphic so you could see it. Sandra Nevin says, I hear the sound of ketchup glass breaking. Can't even write them in. Exactly, Veronica. All right, let me, and honestly, I did read on this, and I was getting that he will be excluded from the ballot in certain states. They're not necessarily states he would have won anyway, but it's enough of them that the people on the right are just, anyway. All right, so now, the other thing to keep in mind, there are a lot of caveats here. The other thing to keep in mind, it is Mercury retrograde. So I'm sure this will end up elsewhere. But it's the states who are in charge of the elections. So, thank you, Lois. Thank you. All right. And all right, what's going to happen here? This is glorious. Oh, why did you stop? Okay, here we go. M. Kelpie says, the screaming, crying can be heard from Mar-a-Lardo. All right. Oops. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's smart. Oh, what a shame. Big old tower card. Okay. And Lynette says, things that happen during Mercury retrograde have a nasty habit of coming back around again during the next one. It could be. But, I don't expect this to be a one and done thing anyway. But, it's glorious. Oh, lovely. Giovanna says SCOTUS will throw it back to the states, like they did with Roe. Exactly. It's the states who are in charge of the elections. They won't even, they don't even, no, voting rights. Who needs voting rights? These states that were racist and awful for decades and decades and decades. Oh, no, they're fine now. Oh, so now you're going to get involved in Colorado, huh? And who can be on the ballot and who can't? Ooh, CC Ryder says, hi, guys. I'm listening to legal analysts on MSNBC and CNN. CNN talking officer of the court garbage, and MSNBC Glenn Kirshner and Neil praising strong majority opinion. Excellent. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. All right. Hello, Allison. All right. So much for the primary. They can't even be on the primary ballot. They can't even write them in. Oh my gosh, it's so good. You idiot. You tried to steal the election. You were part of the January 6th insurrection. Who benefits? Donald Trump. And now they're going to start on their side. The Republicans, in MAGA specifically, just losing their little minds. Yes, Giovanna, Merry Christmas, Frumpy. Yes. Enchanted Zeniel says, thank you, Jesus. And Odin and Hecate and Loki and Giovanna says this should make Jack's case a breeze because there's precedent that he's an insurrectionist, that he tried to destroy democracy. Kristen from Uncover the News, thank you. Tony Michaels tweets, my greatest fear of a decision like out of Colorado is hopes will get too high. Disappointment will breed disengagement in democracy. This is a situation we cannot afford. True. On the first day of Christmas. I understand. Actually, it's Advent that traditionally goes from the 1st to the 24th, and it's the 12 days of Christmas are from Christmas to January 5th, which is why I leave my Christmas stuff up until January 5th. Anyway, Giovanna says, no, don't rain on our parade. Anyway. Oh, judgment. Oh, that's got hurt. This would be the finding out part of the equation. All right. It's a hangman. Yes. Suspended. Somebody Lucia Santa came early for us. Yes, Lisa Carolyn. Ouch. All right. CC Ryder says, I hope whoever is presenting the case before the Supreme Court will use Trump's words before and after January 6th. And they stress he continues to aid the insurrectionists, calling them hostages. Oh, please. Thank you, CC Ryder. I'm saying, oh, please to him. Hanged Man, 9 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Cindy Lou says, so will other states follow soon? I don't know about soon, but I have been picking up more states doing this. Like I said, not necessarily states that would have gone for Trump, but it sets a precedent, doesn't it? I'll look at that just a second. All right, so suspension. Oh, and what about all that money you have? Going to oh yeah, you're sitting pretty, right? Continuing losing the fraud case, and then this is us just being happy. She's just this is one of those walk by laughing kind of cards, and this is just the way things should be, the way things used to be, just steady for Democrats. And celebration, party. M. Kelby says, remember, this is only for the primary race. Well, yeah, but he's what the Colorado Supreme Court ruled was that he is not eligible to be president. It says Trump cannot hold public office under the Civil War era provision. He is disqualified from holding the presidency under the Constitution's so-called insurrection clause and ordered the Secretary of State to exclude his name from the state's Republican presidential primary ballot. And down here, because Trump is disqualified from holding the office of the president, it would be wrongful to list Trump's name as a candidate. It's not just the primary. The primary is where they're starting. But this argument says, ixnay on the esident prey. No worries. Lynott says he would have to be convicted first. Not according to them. It's their state. States' rights. Oh, do tell me all about states' rights. Oh, this should everything should go back to the states. Oh yeah, and the Trump response. Yes, that was glorious. Let me, all right. Let me see here. And if I go in here, let's see what the idiot is saying. There's a campaign spokesperson who said something, but whatever. Where's Dumpy? I believe Dumpy himself has tweeted whatever. Hang on. I thought there was. Oh, I guess maybe it's only the. Is it only his spokesperson? No, he's just complaining about. Okay, so Colorado court, Trump disqualified, finds Trump engaged in insurrection. Incitement on January 6th is not protected speech, says Trump is disqualified from being president. He's not eligible to appear on the primary ballot. Trump filing a U.S. Supreme Court appeal. Let's have a look at that. Yes, Karen, it is a good start. CC Ryder says it was a typical garbage response. Yeah, I'm not even going to read the spokesperson. Who cares? Who cares? I don't care what the spokesperson has to say. Oh, Lisa Graham says Colorado has 10 electoral votes. Oh, it's so good. 10 electoral votes. And they're gone. States' rights. States' rights, you know. All right. Supreme Court. SCOTUS. Oh my gosh. Did you hear Ben Meiselas going through the letter that was just discovered back in 2000 from Clarence Thomas? That kind of, that he had run himself into all kind of financial problems. And so he was talking about leaving the Supreme Court. So a whole bunch of Republicans and their donors got together and started basically throwing money his way rather than so Supreme Court. Let's see what happens. Valerie says, I was literally listening to Ben when you popped up. It's pretty amazing. Yes, YT3. Clarence Thomas was broke. Yeah. And it's not because of, a medical problem or no, he just kept buying beyond his means. Knight of Cups. Oh, there's more than one state that will be arguing this. Oh, yeah. And the other states can go forward with this. Fire Queen says, he said it was student loans. Clarence Thomas said it wasn't the giant RV. No, it wasn't the giant RV. It was the student loan. That's it. Yes, Lori Love, downsizing apparently wasn't an option. No. 5 of Wands, 4 of Swords. Oh, there's a tower in the middle. Knight of Swords, Temperance. Now, here's the thing. If some other states, if their Supreme Court rule, do the same thing before the Supreme Court can rule, it strengthens their argument. It's not just one state. But let's see what happens. Okay, Supreme Court. are they're feeling embattled. At least all the jerks on it are. See, I don't know if this is Jack Smith related. I don't know. It's weird. I'm getting it's either multiple states or it just goes. This is more than just this case being fought to stop our country from sliding into fascism. And what are those conservative justices going to say? The states don't have rights? The states have to put them on the ballot? It's the states who take care of their own elections. And they just blew off all kinds of voting rights stuff. So what, you're going to get involved now in voting rights? That's how they've gotten away with allowing Republicans to do all kinds of nefarious stuff, is saying, oh, states' rights, states' rights, states' rights. We can't get involved. You don't say. Yeah. In this tower. Oof. This. Not getting involved. Which means kaboom. No Trumpy. And then there's more. Oh, this is so glorious. Now, one person did ask me, Sandra Nevin says, could Roe v. Wade be overturned because of SCOTUS? Well, so far their argument was states' rights, states' rights, states' rights. So in theory, they're not supposed to be overturning it. That's how they got around that. And they already know they're in trouble. There's a whole lot of pushback. So, but Valerie Sargent says, oh no, what if red states remove Biden? Let's have a look. Red states. I'm afraid this is going to be time-stamped. I'm just reading. Will red states remove Biden? Based on what? Giovanna says he graduated from law school in 1972. Cost was a little over $4,000, which back then was a lot, but I doubt he had to get a loan. Thank you. Temperance. ES is saying, according to MSNBC, January 5th, Colorado sent their ballots to be printed. Lisa Carolyn says Biden isn't an insurrectionist. Anna says they have no cause to remove Biden. I don't know. There are a couple of states out there, Oklahoma. Oh, here we go. Kristen says, new GOP Senator Tom Tillis, in response to the Colorado Supreme Court ruling, introduces legislation to, quote, prohibit federal funds for election administration for states misusing the 14th Amendment for political purposes, unquote. It also clarifies that the Supreme Court has, quote, sole jurisdiction, period, close quotes. States' rights? Oh, what about states' rights? I'm sorry. States' rights? It's like they're going to get even angrier at Biden, even though he had nothing to do with this. He's not even from Colorado. I mean, there isn't even like a tangential. Oh, wow. This is crazy town. Okay. So, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Six of Wands, Tower, Three of Pentacles. What I do have here is the MAGA, they're like, we're going to do this. We're going to get this. We're going to get Biden kicked up. But this is still people voting. A lot of people voting for Democrats, more and more and more. This Knight of Pentacles, this is kind of, these are the jerks in, well, who have, the Republican jerks all along. Everyone from those who were throwing money at the Supreme Court justices all the way to the members of Congress who were a part of the insurrection. Thank you, Marby. Thank you. Roxana Lee, the Republican desperation deepens. Yeah. More people voting for Democrats. They'll see, this is the far right just screaming. This is going to be good for us. But no, not really. It's still a tower moment, and then they're scrambling. Republicans are scrambling. What are we going to do? Who are they going to run in Colorado? So this is a scramble, a mad scramble. Republicans, mad scramble. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? So if in the chat, just do me a favor if you wouldn't mind, put the if don't put anything in caps if it's not it's usually, if something in caps is specifically for my attention, although I read all of it, but if you put things in caps and you're talking to other people, I get very confused. So Valerie Sargent says, like you said before, even if a red state removes Biden, he wouldn't have taken the state anyway. And Giovanna says Oklahoma has 7 electoral votes. Rob D, and there's that tower card again. Yes, it is. Hello, passionate Libra. All right, what am I reading on now? What am I reading on now? You tell me. Kristen has this quote. After complaining the stock market only makes rich people richer, Trump takes credit for the stock market levels. The stock market is good because a lot of people think we're going to win the election. Nice try. Nil point. Oh, man. YT3 says there has to be a reason to remove a candidate. Lois is asking, how's Trump doing now? Hang on. Pentacles. 4 of Cups. 9 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. I'm actually getting, I'm not reading on the how's Trump doing now. I was actually just throwing a couple more, will Republicans manage to get Biden off the ballot? And this is their refusal. Oh, we're not going to do this. We'll not, but they get such blowback. And finally, the more moderate Republicans are like, will you stop? I'm in a purple area. So how's Dumpy doing? Lynn Knott's asking, is he out of his mind? More than usual? I'll do this on my lap so I don't deafen you. And thank you for being here. This is so much fun. Oh, all right, Dumpy, how you doing? Gretchen's wondering, will Trump be forced to make a deal with the DOJ to stay out of prison? There's no deal he can make. There's no deal he can make. There's nothing. He doesn't have, normally a deal is, I'll make this easier on you. I'll flip on people hiring the organization. There's nobody hiring the organization. Giovanna says, thank you. I was going mad with no one to talk to about this. Oh, thank you for being here. Kristen says, Trump's doing a rally right now? Really? Is he on stage? Kristen says, Trump speaks in Iowa after getting kicked off the Colorado ballot. Oh, I'm so not watching that. Oh, I'm not, wasn't planning on staying here on for too long, but I had to come on and share this with you so we could enjoy this together. So, thank you, Alexa. And, whoo, boy. I think he needs to take his medicine. Whatever that is, that's what it sounds like. Thank you, Learn Reiki from Philadelphia. Thank you. All right, King of Pentacles. I'm getting a lot of glare. King of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 8 of Swords. Yeah, this would be losing his mind. This would be a King of Pentacles. He's supposed to be, he's the heir apparent. To be the next dictator, to be the king. Right now he's losing his mind because he's just been hemmed in. So, did you read on if the Supreme Court will take the case and how they'll rule? I think I did, but I'm so scattered right now because I'm excited, but it's been a long day. And I've been working solidly since like 7:30 this morning. Supreme Court. Yeah, people on the right, very much on the defensive. There's some weird energy here. Knight of Wands, Justice is in the middle, 3 of Swords, howling at the moon. I got them not taking it, but I would think they'd almost have to, wouldn't they? They have to keep their thumb on the scale. Far right, something absolutely must be done. But this is, I think there are some things they can't do. I don't know why. Maybe it is maybe it does have something to do with the states' rights thing, because this is these people just losing their minds. Mary Smith says they would have to decide if it was an insurrection. Callie's kid says, wish the other 49 states would follow. Okay. How about the other states for taking Trump's name off the ballot? Will this happen? And relatively quickly, will other states be able to take Trump off the ballot before the Supreme Court rules? And to yeet him off the ballot. Chris says, apparently on Fox News, Patrick said, in fact, seeing what happened in Colorado makes me think, except we believe in democracy in Texas. I'm sorry. Did you just burst into flames saying something like that? Maybe we should take Joe Biden off the ballot in Texas. So, see, this is the thing when I don't write stuff down. And I'm looking at the chat and I'm juggling so much. Other states, that's what I was reading on. Tower, again, the tower is all over this. All over this. Oh, wow. 3 of Pentacles. Best laid plans. 6 of Wands, Page of Cups, 9 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. well, they were determined we're going to win. Donald's up so far in the polls. No, he's not. The polls are not good. And this is, again, just a walk by. Haha, nice try. On the far right here, our plan, our victory. No, you're feeling beaten up and you having to scramble, work. This is easy for the Democrats. Hardly any effort. And far right just flipping out. Oh boy. Yep, Robbie, there's the tower card again. Rose Blue says, well, just jump back in the race like Tim Scott and whatnot. Yeah, let's read. Actually, if you don't mind, let's just look at the other Republican primary candidates. Nikki Haley, don't get your hopes up. Really, don't get your hopes up. But the other candidates. Oh my gosh. Lady Macbeth, also known as Casey DeSantis. Yeah. Oh my gosh, her heart that is 5 sizes too small just swelled like a thimble. Trump might be gone. I'm going to be first lady. No, you're not. She's scary. Oh, where it's glorious. Trump is going out of the way. Oh, Casey DeSantis right now, she is like, oh, what color shall we cut? What color drapes shall I have? What color drapes shall we have? She's so awful. And she pushes him. CC Ryder says the Supreme Court ruling for Trump on both cases, presidential immunity and Colorado, would cause Democrats to come out in record numbers. Supreme Court ruling against Trump in both. GOP is done. Fox can't blame the Dems. Yes, Giovanna, out spot. I can't remember what I'm reading on again. I'm sorry, I'm excited. The other people. That was it. It takes me a minute. Oh, they are excited. Oh, look at us. Look at us. They were feeling beaten up, but now, with Trump out of the way, DeSantis feeling like, oh, it's my time. Yeah, don't get your hopes up, because this is a thief card. This is a burden card. Of burden of the far right with a thief card is where this is actually going. And a whole new breath of fresh air for Democrats. Yeah. There's more coming. There's Jack Smith. There's more coming. So let me see if I can get any information about the Republican primary. Are they going to stick with Trump? Is the Republican Party going to stick with Trump? Even with the real possibility that 10 electoral votes just went. All right, Republicans. I'm getting a like this. No. There's a big I don't know if it's the Jack Smith thing. I don't know. But there's like a big, between here and election day, there's a great big clump of energy. Great big clump of energy. With the far right very much on the defensive. Hello, boo boo. 2 of Swords, Fool. 10 of Swords, King of Wands, 2 of Wands. So far, anybody who's, this is my election card. This is the choice card, choosing who you vote for. And Trump's been there. That's Trump's card. Legally, he's a mess. And they can try to use Trump's downfall on the right to try to rally their base. But I'm asking who the primary candidate's going to be. And the only person here is Trump. Trump, and more Trump. Deborah Johnson says, he tried to take our votes from us. Glad someone's taking his. Next. Whew. Cindy Lou says, well, if it's any indication, Trump's sweaty and sniffing and slurring a bit right now in Iowa. Is he now? Kathy Delilah's loving the cards. Oh, man. So, let me see. So, tomorrow at noon, Sarah's going to be on with me. It's Sarah Wednesdays. So there's that. And so what is going to give us an overview? What's going to happen? Let's see here. It's an overall what's going to happen now that the Colorado Supreme Court rules Trump is disqualified from the presidency. Yes. Overall. Hello, Aspie Third Eye. It's been a minute. All right. Knight of Cups. Oh, this really puts some wind in the sails of Democrats who are fighting for democracy. Good. 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. 6 of Swords. Empress. Judgment. There is a huge clump of energy between us and election. December 19th, 2023 and November 5th, 2024. There's a big clump of energy. So working. Oh my gosh, I just got this feeling I'm fine, by the way, but I just had this feeling like my heart something just went wrong with my heart, but I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll pick up a feeling and then it's gone. I'm fine. So upset, but this 6 of Swords, this is more than just, this is working feeling because they feel like they're on the defensive now. But this 6 of Swords, this is a card of going to prison. This is a card of being held legally accountable for your crimes. Which means this isn't the last problem these jerks are going to have. There's America. There's judgment. And guess who our president is right now? Hello, Uncle Joe. Who loves his wife. Who's a decent human being. Cares about his kids. His kids have had problems, but he loves them. So, Kathy Della said you felt Trump freaking out, I'm sure. Well, all right. So, yay. All right, so I'm going to go have some. I've got dinner waiting for me, and I want to go get some food, and but tomorrow at noon I'm on every single day of the year, and tomorrow at noon I'll be on with Sarah, so we'll get the southern viewpoint on this. All right, so I know that it's Mercury retrograde, but there's a whole lot of that just means things can be revisited or what have you. So don't let anybody take your joy. Things are moving in the right direction overall. All right. Thank you, Grammy Deb. Oh, so that's me. I gotta go. But thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you right back here at noon tomorrow, Chicago time.